right?
Yes.
Well, good afternoon, guys. Today is a day for a rather major life update. So, for 7 years, it has been my wife and I here in our little home that started out with paneling, wood paneling, drop ceilings, blood red carpet. There was a wall down there with some orange shag carpet, some blue walls, and I kind of took this place and immediately just knocked everything out and put the pine in, insulated everything, put the pine in, put the wood stove in, and I mean, this is just one little chunk of the house, but anyways, it's been just her and I, and now it's going to be her, me, and a baby boy. So we are very excited for that. There's hopefully, Lord willing, just going to be so many memories made outside with this new addition to our family. You know, it's pretty cool going out, getting some deer, getting some squirrels, and that's not my turkey, but I plan to get one of those this year too. Anyways, it's going to be cooler to be able to do that and make those memories and to teach somebody how to do those things. And I just am so excited and feel blessed and overwhelmed with joy. And, you know, it's going to cause some challenges probably for my YouTube channel, which I'm kind of already going through some challenges. Today I was going to edit a video from old footage from a year and a half ago of a PB bass that I caught. I have now beat that one with one bass that was bigger, but at the time it was 5 pounds even, and that was my biggest bass. And I was on my kayak on a float in a creek with a really good friend, and man, we just had a good time. The fishing was crazy. I mean, it was just wild. It was so cool. We caught so many really nice fish, but the footage was filmed in 4K and my clips were too long or something, and same issue I had when I tried to post that video earlier this year. It will not take the footage. That is true for most of my footage that I got, not this season, but basically in 2023. I filmed all of 2023 to get a lot of footage, so that way I have stuff to fall back on for when I started my YouTube channel this past spring. And basically all of that footage is unusable for one reason or the other. It's because the clips are just filmed either too large, so the files are too big. There's probably a way around that. I don't know it, but I haven't figured it out. So it's either that or the fact that I was wearing my work badge, so I automatically cannot use that footage. So learn some major lessons if you ever want to start a YouTube channel. Make sure you start filming and you start posting right away. Don't sit there and film and put all this stuff back for a year like I did, because you have no idea what all you're doing wrong until you start to actually try to use it. Then you'll figure it out real fast. So the only advantage to that is I'm extremely comfortable talking to a camera right away. But the truth is I wasn't. It's just I've been doing it for a year before I even started posting. So it might seem like I'm a little more comfortable than most people might be starting out. So that being said, that kind of leads me to another thing. I mentioned my kayak and that's how I caught that fish. And this year, you will notice I haven't been in my kayak whatsoever. I posted one video in my kayak, and that was actually from last year as well. My Jeep that I bought ended up losing the transmission, so I have been down to the Mustang since last spring. I only had that Jeep for like a month, and the transmission went out. I bought that with the intentions of having a good daily driver because I drive an hour for work and hated putting those miles on the Mustang. And also wanted four-wheel drive and something that was comfortable. I could keep my rods inside, and basically just those Jeep Liberties are like big four-wheelers. I literally could take that thing anywhere. It was awesome. It's awesome when it runs, but losing that transmission really screwed me up. So they want $5,500 for a reman transmission. Yes, I know I can go to a junkyard, put one in for a few $100s, but you're probably just buying junk. So it has been sitting all this time because frankly I don't have that kind of money laying around anyways. I could have maybe done that instead of buying, say, my crossbow and I'm sorry, not crossbow, my compound bow and a muzzleloader and some things like fishing and hunting equipment that I bought this year. But if I would have done that, then I wouldn't have had that other stuff, which I'm using for the channel as well. So it's just kind of this big confusing just question mark of what do you do to capitalize the most out of your situation. And so anyway, those are kind of the major things going on. I love kayaking, and now especially having this baby boy on the way, man, I'm not going to be able to do that this year very much at all, especially come July. So if I want to utilize that kayak whatsoever, I've got to get a way to get my Jeep fixed before July. So hopefully we will get some overtime, and hopefully I can just save up the money to fix it, or maybe I should just sell it for junk price. But I put brand new tires on it and changed all the fluids, new thermostat, like, and it's a clean Jeep. So I don't know, that's just kind of where I'm at. But just wanted you guys to know, like, that's kind of some major things that have gone on with me as far as to do with the channel. That's why a lot of my footage has just been, I've been struggling because I've been basically limited to what I can do on foot. And when you have a fishing channel, kayaks really help those. I don't have a boat, but I do have a couple kayaks. I just didn't have a way to get them to the water. My wife has an SUV, I do not. So yeah, that being said, I hope you guys are having a great, blessed day. It's January 14th, and I'm just up here in my loft trying to make things happen. And since it was failing miserably, I figured I'd give you guys a little bit of an update there and just let you know what's kind of going on with my life and with my channel. I will continue to try to post. I went out fishing yesterday. It was way too icy because we've had two major snowstorms here in Ohio, Southwest Ohio. So within the last week, and we have temperatures going to be below zero again here in the next couple of days, or right around zero, wind chills and stuff. So it's been a struggle. That's why I've put some small game videos out hunting, and obviously some fishing stuff, which I thoroughly enjoy. I'm sorry, deer hunting stuff, which I thoroughly enjoy. So yeah, that's kind of it. I don't know if you guys really care to hear all this or not, but that's just kind of what's on my mind, and figured it's important for you guys to know. It's kind of just a big way to say I'm sorry that my footage has been rough. I have so much that I would love to put out, and I just can't because I can't get the files to work on my laptop. What cats? Get out of here. Do all cats do that? I mean, it's not a box, but any kind of box or bag, like, they just, curiosity killed the cat, you know? I don't know what that was all about. Anyways, see y'all later.